Join me as I take on the challenge of facing my social anxiety in everyday situations and see if I can conquer it. Social anxiety is a feeling of fear or discomfort that people experience when they're in social situations, and it's a lot more common than you might think. In fact, it's estimated that around 12% of people will experience social anxiety at some point in their lives. For those who struggle with social anxiety, everyday life can be a real challenge. Simple tasks like going to the grocery store, attending social gatherings, or even just speaking up in a meeting can become daunting tasks. One of the biggest challenges people with social anxiety face is the fear of being judged or evaluated by others. This can lead to avoidance of social situations, which can have a huge impact on personal and professional life. For example, someone with social anxiety might turn down promotions or job opportunities because they're too afraid to speak up in meetings or presentations. They might also miss out on social events or gatherings because they're too nervous about interacting with others. Social anxiety can also affect relationships, making it hard to form close bonds with friends and family. People with social anxiety often feel like they're stuck in a cycle of fear and avoidance. They might find themselves constantly ruminating on past social encounters, replaying conversations over and over in their heads, and worrying about what others might think of them. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-confidence. Social anxiety can even affect physical health, leading to issues like insomnia, digestive problems, and a weakened immune system. So how can we start to manage social anxiety and overcome its effects on our daily lives? One approach is mindfulness, which involves being present in the moment and observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This can help us become more aware of our anxiety and take steps to manage it. Another approach is gradual exposure, where we gradually face our fears in a controlled and safe environment. For example, if we're afraid of speaking up in meetings, we might start by speaking up in small groups, then gradually work our way up to larger groups. There are also cognitive behavioral approaches that can help us identify and challenge our negative thought patterns. This can help us develop more realistic and positive ways of thinking, which can in turn reduce our anxiety. Cognitive behavioral approaches can also help us develop coping skills and strategies, like deep breathing and relaxation techniques, to manage our anxiety in the moment. In my own life, I've struggled with social anxiety for years. I would avoid social gatherings, even with close friends and family, because I was too afraid of being judged or evaluated. But one day, I realized that I couldn't let my social anxiety hold me back anymore. I started small, by attending a small social gathering and pushing myself to speak up. It was terrifying at first, but with time, it got easier. I started to see that my fear was unfounded, and that people were more focused on their own lives than on judging me. This breakthrough moment sparked a journey of self-discovery and growth for me. I started to attend more social gatherings, speak up in meetings, and even started my own YouTube channel. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. I learned that overcoming social anxiety is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, patience, and self-compassion, but the results are life-changing. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? Overcoming social anxiety is possible, but it takes effort and dedication. By using practical strategies like mindfulness, gradual exposure, and cognitive behavioral approaches, we can start to manage our anxiety and live more confident, fulfilling lives. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you struggled with social anxiety, and what strategies have you found most helpful? Be sure to check out my other videos for more tips and support on overcoming social anxiety.